Okay, it is so late that it is early, but I'm probably not going to bed anytime soon, so I figured that I would do the 10-minute, 1 minute, 10-second challenge again, just for the heck of it, at least once. Pretty well warmed up, and this time around I'm going to be doing a character of mine named Aramis. Now, I didn't really start out drawing people. I actually went in full force with animals and have very recently, honestly, started to feel myself in my human style to the point where when I start drawing, I'll start drawing a person instead of a dog. And I think it's been showing a little bit more of my human art. This is an old rough sheet of hers. This picture of Phoenix is blech. Oops. But yeah, I figured because it still takes me some amount of time to draw people, especially in sketch and stuff like that, I thought it'd be interesting to see how well I could actually how well I could actually stylize a person to meet the limits, at least of the 10 minutes, because I feel like I could do the 10-minute part of this challenge. Now we're missing my old timer because it wasn't working, so I'm just going to use my phone and hope for the best here. Probably still just going to record this all at once. Anyway, hopefully, if I don't get driven to repeat myself again. And let's just jump right in. So okay, I have her, forgot to mention that I have her colors up here for more ease of access, so I'm not going back and forth, because that can be a little finicky with this challenge. So I've learned. I'm learning. Alright. Let's start. 10-minute one. You almost feel like you have too much time, and then you don't have enough time. I'm going to do busts too. I decided to keep her design relatively simple. I think it helps a bit with her character. I haven't drawn her in a minute though. I need to make her a new rough sheet too. Eyebrows. Nose. Now, do I want her hat or no? I could do it either way. I'm gonna do. I don't have time for saving. And it doesn't need to be saved anyway. To avoid having to color in a lot of hair. Let's draw her hat. Although that might be the end of me because I don't know how to draw hats as much as I don't know how to draw humans. That's probably something I should study. Okay. So we got her hat. And yeah, Aramis's story has been with me for years. Ironically, recently, just made her, feels like, at least by comparison, it was probably months ago by now, I just made her a female character. Initially, she was based off of my neighbor, who's a guy that I used to play this game with when we were kids. It was very similar, but has obviously changed throughout the years in terms of the story. For one, it went from like your basic kind of medieval fantasy to like it was 1800s era, which in the US was around the time of the Wild West. So what you got is this like cultural divide really between like Victorian-esque fashion, magic, and almost a sort of steampunk situation going on there, and like Wild West. So Aramis kind of comes from a world that's very, very much on the Victorian side of things, which is similar to the world, the East at that period in time. And then the other main character, Phoenix, comes from the much wilder side of the world. And I have 6 minutes. Did that do anything? That didn't do anything. That's because it's up here, isn't it? Turn. Referencing from all layers. Usually a bad move, but I know what I want, so. I say as I adjust the color immediately. So used to having to go into like high saturation, I guess, or having to go immediately into black. This would be faster. It's been faster before. But it would it be? second guessing myself. This is what makes it harder. Okay, I'm gonna do lines first. I'll do the color first for the 1 minute one, to see if it does any better. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Might even just fully disregard her eye color here. But yeah, Aramis went from this character that was so fully removed from my neighbor to, or that was essentially my neighbor, then as fully removed from my neighbor as I possibly could, while still making him a him. And then I was just like, why isn't my secondary main character girl? Why don't I just do that? And so I did. And not much has changed about her. In fact, I think that, just because I've developed her character more and I like it better now, especially her design, that I would just, I feel like it's a better approach to her story now too. Not that a lot has really changed either. Because one of the other main characters was a girl, I didn't really fold in a lot of super misogynistic themes. I just felt like that was a little boring. It's a fantasy. So yeah, the only thing that Aramis struggled with, and it makes more sense, to some degree in her character, that she struggles with kind of finding her own way, because she's in the family business and she's named after someone who is very important. She has a very important name to live up to, and her mother's family is also very established and stuff like that. And even though she's fairly removed from that due to certain circumstances, she's I almost went back to the reference. 2 minutes. She's, oh no, I forgot to do the thing. She's, I forgot to do the thing again. Okay, there we go. She's still struggling with her own personality, and I think that works especially well. And it's like, oh, it's a young woman trying to establish herself, and I was funny because as time went along, I stopped relating as much to the character I initially made, Phoenix. Use the right color? I did not. I have 1 minute left. I don't know why I'm sitting there fussing over details. But I started identifying with Aramis before I even made him a her. Just because the character was very new to this world and very sheltered, and as much as I wanted to be like the character Phoenix, who is the experienced one, I didn't relate to her, and I put a lot, I feel like, into Aramis that I identified with, except for my, one of the more prominent features of my own identity right now. The only one that I'm fairly comfortable with, and I guess ironically it kind of matches with my own struggles with it, right? Okay, we can work on some detail. We've got 40 seconds. Don't load on me. Do not lag on me. Okay, what do I do? Color in her eyes. Yeah, see a neat trick. That's actually really cool. I figured I could do that in theory, but I've never actually tried it. Oh, we're done. I was gonna see if we could add some shading. That is our first one, our 10-minute one. Relatively nice. Still a little underworked, I think, for me. The lines are a little samey. But it's cute. I like it. Her face looks a little bit chubbier, but, it suits her. Okay. let's move on to 1 minute. Let me reset my timer. Ah, you know, I'm not even gonna use, okay. This time I'm not even gonna use a sketch. I'm just gonna sketch with color. Ready? And go. Zoom in. It's too big. I can cheat and color pick off of the one that I just did. Okay. 20 seconds. Oh gosh. I put too much effort into this. Okay, wait. I can kinda salvage this, I think. Maybe. Nope, there it goes. Jesus, that scared me. Stop it! I said cancel. Gosh, it just wouldn't stop. I tried to pause it. It would. Okay, that's 1 minute. How's it going? You know, though, it kind of looks a little cute. Like, super simplified. Like, if you were just to go in, I'll undo, but if you were to go in and, like, add in the top of the hat here, like, I don't know. I could see that being, like, a little polygonal character, I guess. I don't know. But that's 1 minute. And now it's time for the pain. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And start. Okay, go. Okay. Freaking circle. Just a circle. Hair. Trying to outdo my 10-second one. Lines. Oh gosh. Wait. That's not 10 seconds. What did you do? Did you do 1 minute and 10 seconds? I was sitting there like, oh, I'm getting so good. Like, that wasn't 10 seconds. Okay. Well, no wonder. Well, that being said, I did do very well with the 1 minute. So maybe I'll retry my 1 minute before I go into 10 seconds. I'm just afraid. Okay? Also bring you back to 0 seconds because that's cheaty. Okay. Ready? I'm gonna redo my 1 minute because I feel like I can do it better. Because that was less than a minute. It wasn't a whole minute. And why am I doing this? I don't know. But it was a start. Oh god, her eyes are so wide. Why did I do it this way? That scares me. Stop. Cancel. Okay. I got a little panicked at the end there, didn't I? Oh, that wasn't any better. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. 10 seconds. I'm gonna be brave. And I'm just gonna do line art. 10 width. Cover more ground. Uglier, but covers more ground. Ready? And start. Okay. Oh god, your eyes. There's no time. There it goes. Okay. So, I'm obviously not good at the other two. In terms of improvement, I mean, I drew a human in 10 minutes. That's pretty impressive. Don't think I improved as much as I thought I would on 1 minute. I gave myself a little too much confidence. I think it was the aspect of thinking I only had 10 seconds that maybe made me a bit better. And then it just turned out awful. Ugh. But yeah, that is Aramis. I like talking about her a little bit for the 10 minutes that I had. Obviously, like, it doesn't look exactly the same, but this is like her chibi version or something like that. A little bit of a softer face, because I still do like some of her facial expressions in this. Maybe next I should do Phoenix. I'll talk about her a little bit too. I'll probably talk about all my characters at some point or another, but I just wanted to dip a toe into some introductions for them and talk about them a little bit. So I hope you had fun watching me struggle drawing my character in this short amount of time. If you would like to see more, please let me know. If you saw this video at all, I don't know, I'll know that you did, but I don't know, maybe leave a like or something like that. That'd be great. So I will see y'all next time.